I don't want to do this. I know I should have started this thing. Oh, but I've got to add all these things that I had on earlier.
Dad had a vision in night.
Coffee drive-through.
Juicy's has got the good music going this morning.
Tri-County.
Can you hear us now?
We're offline right now.
Okay.
I'll get us on here in just a second. All right. I think. Let me go back. We may be on live. It says live. Let's see. Come on. That's not how you spell thirsty. Okay.
Well, how can people comment?
Now, let's add it. All right, so I guess the stream is on. And guys, I apologize. It's going to take it. We're trying to get our Instagram folks in. Sorry, guys. All right. It's quite dark. Hang on. Let's see if we can fix this light up just a little here.
I like your attitude.
Well, it definitely ain't beauty, that's for sure.
We never claimed to be professionals, did we, Brian?
No. There we go.
There we go.
There we go. Hopefully have that a little better. All right, guys. Holler if you hear me.
Good morning, Warren County.
Good morning, Warren County. Let's do this over again. All right. So here, let's get back to the weather here. Thank you, Reddick Brown. Hello, Miss Retha. Hello, Derek. Hello, Miss Donna. Thank you guys so much for being with us today. We're gonna do it like Kelly would do it, or as best we can. All right. Good morning. Here in the city of McMinnville, it is 58 degrees right now, and I'm trying to go figure out why my weather is doing this. All right, there's going to be a high of 70 today, low of 49, and guys, around 11 o'clock, sun's going to start poking out. Tomorrow, we're going to have rain, 50% chance of rain, low of 44 with a high of 56, so we got a little front coming in. And Saturday, it's going to get up to 57, but it's supposed to be sunny all day, low of 38. Thank you, Reddick Brown, for sponsoring our weather and our show and all that you do. And what was your tagline that you said?
Have you driven a Ford lately?
Guys, I'm Brian Carr. This is Vanessa Miller. Thank you for bearing with us as we try to pilot the ship without our captain. El Capitan is somewhere. Where in the world is Kelly Walker Slaughter?
Yeah, you can sing it.
Well, Vanessa, thank you for being on with us today. We got a lot to talk about. There's there's several big functions going on this weekend with, and then you've got your race coming up, the 26th. Why don't you tell everybody about your race and what we're accomplishing with the race?
I'd love to, Brian. It's that Sprint for Specials 10K and 5K. Our race starts at USA Gym and finishes at USA Gym. And this event is all about funding for McMinnville Special Games. That is a charity dear and near to my heart. And I don't know if you're familiar with the program. I think you are. They have the Enrichment Center over on Garfield Street. And, the specials community can spend several days a week there, which is a wonderful opportunity for them to get out of their homes and to fellowship with others and do projects. So it benefits the Enrichment Center. It also benefits their equestrian program out on Highway 8, which is really neat. And, horses are good for everybody. But in the specials community, they're wonderful therapies. So.
Oh, yeah. Well, I tell you what, it's so... Okay, so for those of you who don't know why I keep this beard yearly now, I do Santa Claus. And one of my favorites is when I get to be part of anything that involves our special needs children. And so whether it's at the middle school or whether it's one of the local elementary schools, getting to be, and I always hear about summertime, especially at the center, that these kids have such a good time. And one of my good friends, Miss Mary Payne, I love her to death. She's one that brought me in, so to speak. But getting to see Holly and all these folks that work so diligently with these programs, and they got to be funded somehow. So all you runners out there, make sure that you line up. Now it's April the 26th, right?
Yes, sir.
What time do we start?
8 a.m.
8 a.m.
Register online at runsignup.com, $35. We've got some fantastic medals this year. We always try to do a really cute shirt that you'll want to wear again. So great cause, great route. So, and while I'm on here, Brian, I would like to throw out there, thank you so much to the community. I'm a big believer that we should fund things privately. our special needs community, our elders, our widows. I just think those are the people in the community we're supposed to take care of, the children and the animals. And every time I go out to businesses and to people in the community to tell them about this, they're like, hey, let me sign up, or let me give you some money, or that's a great thing. So Warren County, thank you. Thank you for always showing up when there's a need. And there's a need for everything. So, if Special Games isn't your need, maybe the Children's Advocacy Center is your need. I think they're having an event this weekend.
Yeah, they're having a gala this weekend. It's Great Gatsby theme, and we were hoping to have Cassell Davis on here to tell more about it. And she may pop in. I know with the weather and everything being like it is, it's gotten a little dicey out there in some spots. But yeah, we've got a lot of great groups here. Families in Crisis, another wonderful group that sponsors taking care of children, helping children out. Then we've got groups like the Hamilton Street Homework Club, Miss Lisa Harvey, and then we've got one of our oldest here with Kids in the Community with Barry Dishman and all the folks that work with that. And so we're very blessed to have so many community groups that are involved. And then you look at the things that are going on with the Civic Center, with all the between the baseball and the basketball and all the athletics that kids can get involved in. There's a lot of stuff for children here on all different levels.
Absolutely.
To be able to be part of. But thank you so much for being here this morning.
Thanks for having me. I like to get on there and talk now.
That's two of us. And speaking of things that are going on, tonight, guys, at 5:00 at the administrative building in the Magnolia Room, they're going to be having I believe it's an open forum for what's going on out in Dibble with this Dibble Rock Quarry. So we want to make sure that if you want to know more about this, come on out. If you already know about this, come on out. Warren First will be there. Won't be there very long because Brother Brian has to go to work this evening, but with his other job. But no, come on out, hear what County Executive Terry Bell has to say about where we're at to this point. I know that a lot of people are really concerned. I mean, I know I'm concerned, and so. Hello, Miss Retha. Thank you so much for chiming in, and hello, Miss Donna. Thank you guys, and Kendall and Jared. Can you hear me now? Good. No, thank you guys so much for letting us know. And Miss Tina over at Our Coffee Road. I love the dancing at Juicy's. Yes, I can hear you off and on. All right. Well, hopefully we're back on now and just catching up with everybody. But thank you guys for bearing with us on the sound issue. And please don't dock my pay.
Yeah, really. Yeah.
You can. It's all right. But
That
no.
volunteer pays a lot.
That volunteer pay, yeah. But hey, guys, we're going to go to a break here real quick. Just remember, we're coming back after the break, and I'm going to have a special guest, Mr. Justin Neely, because if you go to Ben Lomond TV, is it going to be airing today? Or
actually, I think we're filming today.
Today?
I'm headed over to meet Miss Wilson at BLTV.
All right.
Look for me there, guys. But remember, always keep it
first.
Dad had a vision in 1964 to start Ganton Bolden. Now it's Gateway Tire and Service Center. He wanted our customers to have the best products and service at a fair price. That was his motto then, and that still stands today. We promise to be upfront and honest with each and every customer. We'll never try to sell something that our customers doesn't need just to make a buck. If that's what makes us different from our competitors, well, we're just fine with that. Come see us today or give us a call at 931-815-9000.
Come join us at 110 East Main Street for a farm-to-table experience all year long. We offer gluten-free, dairy-free, guilt-free goodness that will leave you feeling energized and satisfied with every bite. Our small batch from-scratch menu bursts with juice, shots, smoothies, soups, wraps, and sandwiches, and more prepared daily to give you all the nutrients your body craves. We never add powdered sugars or anything you can't pronounce, so don't miss out on this delicious, healthy opportunity. Swing by and indulge in some wholesome goodness today at 110 East Main Street, McMinnville, Tennessee.
Community Network Productions takes you inside each community with local interest stories, local music artists, and information.
With each show, the focus is the people and our beautiful community. With our creative team, we customize unique show ideas with our friends in the community. Our focus is you.
See each of our shows on all social media, including Facebook, Instagram, and at our website at www.communitytvtn.com.
Hey, this is Kevel at the Cafe at Tree City, and I'm happy to say that you can now order all of your favorite espresso drinks online for pickup or curbside delivery. And you can do that by getting on Google, searching the Cafe at Tree City and just clicking online order, or follow our social channels and click on the link in our profile. Come enjoy a drink with us inside for pickup or to go. Hope to see you all soon. Thanks.
Warren First 931 is your one stop for all things local and all the time. Daily podcast you can listen, watch, comment, and help share through Spotify, Apple, Amazon, Audible, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Make sure you join our text club at 81010 at Warren First 931. You will receive upcoming events, weather alerts, school closures, county and city updates. Make sure to subscribe to our weekly newsletter, The Local Voice. It has everything that I talk about on the show, as well as the events we attend throughout the week. Your stories, your opinions, and your events. This is Warren First 931.
Are you ready for your new Ford? Hi, this is Chris at Reddick Brown Ford in Morrison, inviting you to come and visit our dealership with special finance rates on that special Ford truck, Bronco, or SUV that you have been looking for. Plus a great assortment of pre-owned inventory. We are proud to be part of the local community here in Warren County and now offer complimentary pickup and delivery for service. Your Pioneer Sports Ford headquarters, Reddick Brown Ford, Manchester Highway, Morrison. Have you driven a Ford lately?
And we're back at Warren First 931. And hey, I have a special guest. This is a gentleman that I go way back with, Mr. Justin Neely. How are you doing, man? Justin?
Oh, I'm doing great. Thanks.
Now, guys, if you don't know Justin, if you've ever been out and listened to live music here in Warren County, there's a good chance you've run across Mr. Neely playing the drums. A lot of you, I guess your nickname is Fish. And a lot of people will go, who's Justin? You mean Fish?
Pretty much, yeah.
And Justin, you come from a legacy, a line of music, don't you?
Yeah, man, it runs in the family, so it's trying to keep the tradition going, you know.
So why we had Justin on is Justin has got a Facebook group called McMinnville Musicians, and it's basically a collaborative of musicians exchanging ideas, exchanging gigs. You know, there's all kinds of stuff, and I was just hearing, and I apologize, guys. My watch keeps ringing. I apologize, but yeah, Justin was gracious enough to take my call the other day because I was in need of a musician, and he was walking me through what to do, and what I needed was him. But I thought, hey, let's talk about the exchange. So tell me about what it's been like being the administrator of the McMinnville Music Exchange, and how we love Uncle Fish.
Yeah, there we go.
There we go. I love seeing that.
Tuning in there. It's good to hear. We like the community interaction. Let's keep that going for sure. Yeah. What did you just say?
Oh, okay. How did you get the idea for the McMinnville Musicians Group?
Oh, so it wasn't just me. It was actually a community effort, I guess you could say. Myself and Brian Jones and a few other musicians here in town who always kind of worked on projects and stuff together, and we've been in bands for years together, playing here locally, of course, many years ago. And just developed this kind of, over time, just this community as, we've gotten a little older, and some people have had kids themselves, and they had kids, and as the family grows and stuff, we just kind of kept it going, and kept the music alive, and people love it, man. People love hearing it. So we love bringing it.
Well, and so tell me where you're at now, because drummers are like one of the hardest things to come by when it comes to having a band or establishing a band, because you got to have a good rhythm section. You got to keep everybody on tempo.
It's a lot of work.
So how many bands are you in right now? How many gigs you got coming up?
I'm just right now just in one band, thank goodness. But I already have way too many musical irons in the fire, which is a normal thing for me. I'm always dipping my toes in something new, any kind of experimental. I tell people all the time, and my students as well, because I teach here in town locally, drums. I tell them, just go and meet as many new people and jam with as many new musicians as you can, because there's no, you want to get there's no shortcut to practice, it's just putting in the time and doing it,
And what's really neat about McMinnville is the music scene is really opening up. Used to be 20 years ago, you only had a few old bars to kind of play at, go play at the Starlight maybe, or some of the other ones, the Last Tavern out of town or whatever. And now you've got a lot of different places to play. Tell me what it's like seeing McMinnville change like that.
Not only, McMinnville's local music type of scene, the communities around McMinnville and Warren County also have had this just really awesome, growth. And it's crazy to come back and see, having, I moved away for a couple of years, and then being back in Tennessee now is wasn't that different a couple of years ago, but it's seeing it now as opposed to, like you said, the way it used to be more 15, 20 years ago. It's amazing, man. It's so cool just to see the, that life, people interested in things and getting out and, exploring new things and experimenting. We love that too.
Oh yeah. Well, I tell you, one of the things that I find really, and we'll take a walk down memory lane, is just right across the street, right across the street from where we're at right now. It used to be the Capellanos, and at Capellanos, it started off as a coffee shop, and then it kind of morphed into this place where there was always music going on. And then when they got the upstairs fixed up and everything, there was music going on there. A lot of young people would come over. Seth Davis, a lot of the guys here in town that still play music would come over and play. I think it introduced a lot of young people to becoming real musicians, going out and playing out and everything. And now look, we got Seth Davis with his own restaurant down the street where you can hear music. You can go over to Jimmy's, and I call it Jimmy and the Gang, is over there at Smooth Rapids. You can go on the back porch and hear music. They even had the huge reggae fest, and they've been talking about bringing something back, some type of festival of some kind,
some type of entertainment.
And then one of the biggest music events that happens in Bonnaroo. I mean, not to say that McMinnville started or anything, but it's just the fact that you have a lot of people from McMinnville that go because they love the music, and so and eventually one day we'll be on stage somewhere there.
Well, like I said, it's part of that, the McMinnville and the surrounding communities. Like I said, it's nice when people work together, man, and have that collaborative effort, and everybody's on the same page, and enjoys that, like I said, bring the kids along, bring the family out, kind of thing.
And then, here at the Park Theater, we've got our crown jewel of McMinnville, as I like to call it. An awesome stage to play on. You've played on it before. I've got to do a little singing on it, and just for me, it's an honor to get to be up there.
Killer venue. I love the sound in there and everything. That room is just nice.
And then to have one of our very own, Joe Harvey, running the show over there with Miss Ashley and Miss Donna and the rest of them. Very blessed to have such great music and a great music venue here in Warren County. So what kind of gigs, what do you have coming up next? What's your next gig?
So the next gig, actually, I play in a band right now. It's like an indie rock band, I guess you could say. maybe on a psychedelic tinges a little bit. Matt and the What Gives.
Matt and the What Gives.
And we'll be playing April 25th in Nashville, Tennessee at the Basement.
Oh, nice, man. So one of my favorite basement performances is Teddy Swims.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, and
I can't imagine how that was.
Oh man! Well, listen, you talk about legendary basement performances. So here I am dating myself. But in 2008, you were with me in this because we went to Bonnaroo that year.
Okay.
And
that makes sense.
on the Friday night performance was Metallica. Well, Metallica hadn't played for years, and they were getting a warm up. Maybe not years, but they hadn't played in a while.
Right, yeah.
And they warmed up, and they did a surprise show at the Basement. So can you imagine being at the Basement on a Thursday night, and you're not paying attention, and you hear Metallica playing, you go, oh, that's a pretty good Metallica cover band. You look up, and it's Metallica.
Nice.
Metal in your ear hole. So no, it's really cool. So tell me about your drums as far as like you give drum lessons?
Yeah, so teaching here locally, we teach drums, guitar, vocal lessons, bass lessons as well. You can check us out on Facebook, either me, Justin Neely, J Neely Drums, or I keep hitting that thing.
That's all right.
I forget to say. Or Luke Ing Sharp Music is the name of it.
Luke
the guy
Sharp.
Luke.
Okay, Luke Ing Sharp.
Luke Ing Sharp Music on Facebook. Check it out. But we have Luke does guitar lessons, and he's a shredder, and he's just amazing. Him and Amber over at the Beauty and the Beard Salon.
Okay.
Amazing people, amazing stylists. I highly recommend that place. I am way overdue and need to get in there myself.
So am I. And what's worse is off camera you can't see, but right across from us is this huge mirror, and we're like, oh gosh, look at that. But no, so Luke and Amber, Beauty and the Beard Salon.
Yeah, so we're located, right over next to right next door to, or right across the hall, I guess, from Beauty and the Beard Salon. Looking Sharp. We have a little music store there, and Luke does guitar. We have James Holland, who does guitar and vocal lessons. He's an amazing, talented artist. Then we have Mark Barnhill, also teaches bass guitar if anyone's interested in bass lessons. And me, as well as Luke, we also teach drum lessons as well. And we're working on getting some more, maybe like piano or some other, guitar things down the road. But we got students, like a handful of students now. We're actually working on the yearly. We've been doing it Luke's been doing it for a couple of years now. This is the first year I hopped on with him and helped him get it going. Try to get the shop, open and more word of mouth kind of thing. And cause it's just a hobby. It's, something we love to do. So we just kind of do it whenever we have time, But killer lessons, like there's no, anywhere from beginner to expert. It doesn't matter. Like we're all a bunch of crazy metal dudes kind of. So we're in there shredding, workshopping anyway. And I'm pretty sure, between the music educators there, we can fix you up with somebody who can get you where you want to be musically. So
excellent.
It's been awesome, man. It's been really cool.
Well, I didn't even know there was a music shop over there, and so
it's actually McMinnville's only music shop right now. So.
Awesome. Is there a certain line of anything that you carry, like line of guitars or anything, or?
No, we have a little bit of everything right now. Just guitar and drum stuff. It's kind of basic at the moment.
It's
kind of bare bones. But if you need drumsticks, guitar strings, picks, cables, straps, we even have some vinyl records in there. We have guitars, drums, instruments for sale. We got banjos, mandolins, T-shirts. Just coming in.
And what are the hours of operation for this?
They're by appointment. Basically.
Okay.
It's still kind of like a
everybody's got day jobs. And
Yeah.
I got you. Oh man, I gotta go check out. I've been looking at wanting to get a banjo and strings.
Usually, like more towards the weekends, there'll be somebody like Luke will be hanging out all weekend or something.
Okay, well, we'll make sure to post that on here to let people know exactly where it is. And Jared Neely
for strings and things.
All right, Uncle Fish representing the community. I love it. Well, hey, anything else before we go to break?
No.
All right. Well, hey, hopefully me and Justin will be on here a lot more, talking about more music in the future, letting folks know what things are coming up, and hopefully we find out exactly, who's playing at Smooth Rapids this weekend, who's playing at Mud Bums, who's playing at all over McMinnville, and probably call it the McMinnville Music Minute. And
there you go.
And so anybody who wants to be part of the McMinnville Musicians group, go to Facebook. Look up the group, hit the join, go through the questionnaire and everything. It's nothing, they don't ask for your social security or anything like that. Just make sure, vet you just a little, make sure, because we know most artists are crazy. I mean, that's what drives the passion and everything. So crazy people welcome. I mean, yeah, it's kind of the name of the game. Just no drama. Save the drama for your mama, llama.
But we just want to know, hop on there, like you said, on Facebook, join the McMinnville Musicians, or just check it out. See, we just want to know who you are, what you play, what are you into, what do you want to hear, all that good stuff. Let us know.
My man, Justin Neely, Big Fish. I have to stand on my tiptoes to give this guy a hug. He's my favorite giant. But guys, thank you for joining us for Warren First. We'll be back after our commercial break. Make sure to take a listen to our sponsors because they're the one who keep the lights on for us. Thank you, Miss Mary here at Juicy's. We're going to be here for a little bit longer. But hey, guys, remember on the other side of the break, come back with us because we want to keep it first here at Warren First 931 now.
Welcome to our coffee drive-thru located at 601 Beersheba Highway, McMinnville, or give them a call at 474-1776. At Our Coffee, we pour love into every cup of coffee we serve. Welcome to our coffee drive-thru located at 601 Beersheba Highway, McMinnville.
Don't know what to eat? Have you tried Cumberland Biscuit Company or Tops Frozen Yogurt and Metro Deli? Down on Main, you can enjoy pizzas and sandwiches, weekly combo specials, soups, salads, and finish it up with Tops Frozen Treats. On the weekends, check out Cumberland Biscuit Company's unique dishes like the Twisted Goat Burger or the Bambushka Burger. For lunch or dinner, get the experience of going out of town right here in McMinnville, down on Main. Follow Tops and Cumberland Biscuit Company on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
When you need help with your medical needs, who are you going to call? At Stacy's Wellness Pharmacy, you're not just a number, you're a part of our community. When you call Stacy's Wellness Pharmacy, you'll get a live person to help answer your medical questions. In a hurry? Try our convenient drive-thru. Not able to get out? We offer free delivery within the city limits. Stacy specializes in Mr. Stewart's over-the-counter and prescription cough syrups. Need to transfer your prescriptions? It's no trouble to transfer to Stacy's, where people care and wellness matters. Stacy's Wellness Pharmacy is located at 485 North Chancery Street, or give them a call at 474-0600.
It's the perfect time for planting. Visit Randall Walker Farms at 8240 Manchester Highway in Morrison, Tennessee. From fresh plants to seasonal favorites, we have everything you need to beautify your home or project this fall. Available for both retail and wholesale. Looking for something sweet? Don't miss out on our delicious frozen blueberries. Stop by and see us 6 days a week, Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturday from 7 a.m. to 12 p.m. For more information, call 931-635-9535 or email rwalkerfarms@benlomond.net.
Craving the best barbecue in the South? Look no further than Prater's Barbecue in Morrison. Whether you're dining in or taking out, we've got something for everyone.
From our mouth-watering brisket, baby back ribs, juicy ribeye steaks, specialty sandwiches, and fried chicken tenders, your taste buds are in for a treat.
Don't forget our weekly specials. Monday, spaghetti or hamburger steak. Tuesday, meatloaf or barbecue chicken pork. Wednesday, pork loin or Salisbury steak. Thursday, smoked chicken halves or country fried steak. Friday, fried catfish or Cajun catfish on rice.
Whether you're feeding hundreds at a company picnic or meeting a friend for lunch, you can count on Praters to satisfy your taste buds.
Call us at 635-2259 and taste the tradition at Praters Barbecue. 30 years of excellence.
Hey, this is Kevel at the Cafe at Tree City, and I'm happy to say that you can now order all of your favorite espresso drinks online for pickup or curbside delivery. And you can do that by getting on Google, searching the Cafe at Tree City and just clicking online order, or follow our social channels and click on the link in our profile. Come enjoy a drink with us inside for pickup or to go. Hope to see you all soon. Thanks.
All right, guys, how you doing? We're coming back, and we've got a special guest with us today. Come on over here. We'll get you mic'd up here.
Okay.
All right, I'm sorry it's a little
Great.
and I'm gonna give you a microphone because sometimes it gets loud over there, and so if we have a lapel mic, and I'm just gonna set that right there. And the sun's starting to come out now.
Yes.
Finally, it's been raining all morning. Just get us. I'm gonna try to scoot this light in a little more, get us a little more light, shed a little light on the subject here. But, ladies and gentlemen, I'm excited to introduce Miss Cassell Davis of the Child Advocacy Center. How are you today?
I'm doing fine today. How are you?
I'm better than I deserve. I'm happy to be here and happy to know about what you guys do. And you've got a big event coming on this weekend.
We do. We have a big event. We have the only fundraiser we have is Saturday night at 6:00, and it's our Angels Spring Gala. It's a Gatsby Gala this year. So we've been trying to change it up with themes, but it helps us to provide the programs and services that we do to our children and families for free. And we can't do it without our community and the support that they give us.
Yes. So Gatsby Gala now. Are there still tickets for it available?
Yes, there are a few tickets still. And if you would like to buy a ticket, please call us at 931-507-2386.
Excellent. And so tell me what kind of work that you do with the Child Advocacy Center.
So at the Children's Advocacy Center, we are specially trained to work with children who are victims of severe child abuse. So that being either sexual abuse, severe physical abuse, they might have witnessed a violent crime, or severe neglect like starvation. And so we are specially trained to interview those children. I've been a forensic interviewer since 2005. Our forensic interviewer at the center is Judith Almaguer, and she's also bilingual, so she can do them in Spanish as well.
Nice.
And she gets borrowed by other counties, other CACs to do those interviews in Spanish. We also have a family advocate. Her name is Christy Longmire. So while the child is being interviewed, the family advocate sits with the non-offending caregivers who are going through crisis and trauma as well, and helps them find what they need, and then sometimes a listening ear that they need to have. And then we also have trauma-informed therapy. Carrie Farmer is our therapist right now. And all of those services are free to the families that we serve. And we do have a couple of grants, but the fundraiser is a huge part of helping us to continue to do that and keeping our doors open. So,
well, it costs money just to do the things that you do, as far as like being able to keep folks, get them from where they need to be, because I imagine that you're when these families go through these crises, especially these children don't have any resources. It's not like they have jobs that can fund getting them out of the situation that they're in. So what are there any other places that people can give donations to?
Yes, so we also have a food bank. And because sometimes these families are struggling, or they become single parents because of what's happened. Because 9 times out of 10, when a child is sexually abused, it's going to be by someone they know or someone in the family, and not a stranger. And so We have a food bank. We also keep toiletries and cleaning products and things like that for families because those things are expensive. Yes, and then we take donations anytime anyone wants to donate to us. We are very happy and thankful to accept it.
So not just on top of the emotional and all the needs that go along with what the trauma that they've experienced, but meeting their physical needs as well with supplying the things that the toiletries and different things like that. Man, you guys do a lot. Now, is this through the courts, or how does that work? Do the courts say, hey, we have something, or how does the child get to you first?
So we are a nonprofit. We're not part of the Department of Children's Services or the District Attorney's Office. And for us to get involved in a case, someone has to call the child abuse hotline number and report that a child's been abused to DCS, and then or to law enforcement. And then then they determine whether or not the abuse is severe. If it's severe abuse, then they call us to do the interviews. We're also part of the statute. And we work together with the Child Protective Investigative Team, and that is law enforcement, Department of Children's Services, the District Attorney's Office, and us. We all have our own specialties, and we work together as a team. And it's better for the family when you have all these different areas of support. And so we're a neutral party. We're specially trained to do these interviews in a child-friendly way. We can't ask any leading questions, and it has to be legally defensible because a lot of these cases are prosecutable, and you want that person to not be able to do that to that child ever again or to any other child. And so that's how we get involved in cases, but we can continue to stay involved with these children and families until that child turns 18. So even if they come in at 3 years old, then we can still provide services till they turn 18. Sometimes kids come for therapy, for trauma-informed therapy, and then they're discharged. They're making progress and doing well. And then say 2 years later, they might start experiencing some problems again. Then they can call us and come back.
Wow. Well, listen, you've just opened my eyes to so much, because when you hear all the different things that are going on in the community, you got Families in Crisis, you got CASA, you got all these different entities, and you don't know who's who or who's doing what. You guys are like a middleman that you're not government swayed or anything. You've been trained to be able to do what you're doing and be able to fill a need that maybe sometimes may not be able to be filled through the government side of things. So that's really great. And this ball that's going on, Great Gatsby themed.
Great Gatsby themed. It starts at 6 o'clock. We will have a sit-down dinner, live and silent auctions. We have a wine bar, and we have cakes that are donated by Calf Killer. Our board members have worked very hard. I have a wonderful, very supportive board. They've worked very hard. And I want also to say that we serve both Warren and Van Buren counties because we are the 31st Judicial District. And we are in the process. We have a building of getting a place in Van Buren County, a satellite office started there, so those families don't have to drive all the way down here. And so, and we can provide better services to those families in Van Buren County. So this goes to support both counties and all the kids that we serve every single day. This helps them, and that's what's most important.
Yes, that is ultimately what's most important, is making sure that these children are taken care of. So guys, you can come. There's still tickets left, and then you can always give donations, and they'll always be taking donations. And can you tell us a little bit about some of the things that are going to be auctioned off?
Yes, so we have the live and silent auction. Like I said, we also have a photo booth donated by Bank Pack, and it's going to be decorated. Erica Gomez is doing all of our decorations, and it's going to be a beautiful evening. And we have a Jackson kayak and one of their Orion coolers as one of our live auction items. We have a $2,000 advertising package from Main Street Media.
Oh, wow.
And a subscription to the Main Street Journal. We have some beautiful artwork. We have Newell Brands has donated some amazing things, even like jogging strollers, and some of those things are really expensive. Brand new car seats, things like that. We just have a lot of great items.
Well, I hear you have a artist that's actually doing a painting and has done a painting in the past for you guys, Miss Donna Carr. Donna Carr, if you're out there, we're very excited to see some more of your work. That hopefully that'll go for a lot of money. And then that marketing package, man, we might have to get that.
Well, and my dad is also, he's done paintings every year.
Now, who's your dad?
Mike Galligan.
Okay, the attorney.
Yes. So
okay.
We'll have one of his paintings as well.
Oh, awesome.
So we're going to
I didn't know he painted.
Yes, yeah. Yes, learn new things about people every day.
Listen, I just found out that he's your dad.
Yeah.
Well, listen, so Donna's my mom.
Yeah. So we'll have some great art items that are just calling people's names to be hanging in their homes or their businesses.
This sounds really swanky now. Here we've got a wine bar, we've got a photo booth, we've got silent auction, and then we've got fine art.
And food. The sit-down dinner is going to be delicious. Mud Bones is catering the food. That's a new thing that they've added.
Oh, wow. Now, hey, Mark over there, he's good.
So we're very, very excited. Walmart is also providing tea and water and ice. We can't do this without, like I said, the help from our community. And so we have our sponsors. Walmart, like I said, they're sponsoring us for that. But it's going to be a fun night. We can't wait to see everyone and to greet everyone at the door. And the main thing is we do want to raise money, of course, so we can keep doing these services for free for the kids that we serve. But also, I want everyone to have fun because I want them to come back next year.
Well, oh yeah. Well, look, last year I think Kelly covered it, and there was so many pictures on Facebook, so many things out there. And I think I was out of town. I was like, what's this going on? And I got a little envy, a little gala envy. But no, it's going to be great. So this, you say 6 o'clock.
It starts at 6 o'clock. Some people, the doors open at 5:30. People like to mingle with each other for a little bit before everyone sits down. We will start with some announcements and some awards that are going to be surprises. And so,
okay.
Yes. So we're excited about that. We have 2 awards to give out.
Excellent.
And so, and then after that, we just want everyone to enjoy themselves and have a great evening.
Well, Miss Cassell, thank you so much for being here with us today and letting our folks know about this. And guys, make sure to get your ticket. I'll be there, and I'm so excited. My wife, she's really getting all dolled up and everything. I don't know what you can do with this thing. Just put a hat or a bag over it. But no, let's see. You've got a actual Cassell is a godsend to this community, and the fundraiser is always lots of fun for a good cause. Thank you, Melanie Krim and Donna Pellamask. Where is the gala location?
So it is at the Milner Recreation Center, which is the Civic Center, in the gymnasium.
All right. In the gymnasium at the Milner Center?
Yep.
Back off Garfield Street, I guess.
Yes. You'll just go in the main front doors of the Civic Center, and we'll have someone there taking the tickets when you walk in the door, and then we'll have people showing you to the table that you're going to be seated at.
Awesome. Well, guys, thank y'all for your questions, and if there's anything else, we'll make sure that we contact and post it on Facebook. But Miss Davis, thank you so much for being here with us today.
Thank you for having me today.
Hey, look, we're excited. We're going to go to our last commercial break, guys. Remember, stay with us and keep it first.
Tri-County Bank has been serving the people of this region for 53 years, and we are fully committed to the people and the communities that place their trust in us. McMinnville in Warren County is just one of the 9 counties that we serve. With 4 convenient branch locations, along with 7 ATM and ITM locations, you can be assured that Citizens Tri-County Bank is close by. Committed to you and committed to the communities we serve. It truly is what makes Citizens Tri-County Bank the only community bank you'll ever need. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
February is the month of delicious deals at Sonic Drive-In in McMinnville. Get ready to treat yourselves. Starting February the 24th, cool down with their delicious, refreshing strawberry mangonada slush. Perfect for those sunny days. Start your day right with our special drink offer until 10 a.m. Make Sonic your rise and shine morning destination. So many flavors to choose from. And remember, we've got the best sun drop in town. Dive into these amazing deals this February at Sonic Drive-In.
This is David Moore with Supreme Building Products. We've been your one-stop shopping center for lumber and building supplies since 1963. We're a family-owned business and operated and proudly served Warren counties for over 50 years. At Supreme, it's not just about great prices, but it's about exceptional service. Our customers are what's always supreme. From lumber to roofing to plumbing and paint, we have everything you need to build your dream home from the ground up. Whether you're a contractor or homeowner or a weekend warrior, our knowledgeable staff is ready to assist you at our state-of-the-art drive-through lumberyard. Visit us, please, at the corner of Highway 70 and North Spring Street. There's something for everyone at Supreme Building Products, where quality and customers come first, and the coffee's always free. And always be sure to shop local. Call us, please, at 473-9564.
Spring is here, and so are your yard care needs. Visit McMinnville Lawn and Garden at 129 Keel Drive, where we've been serving our community since 1995. With a rock-solid reputation for excellent service, our dedicated team is here to help you find the best lawnmowers, leaf blowers, chainsaws, weed eaters, and more. We proudly carry top brands like Echo, Stihl, Shindala, Gravely, Cub Cadet, and Skag. Take advantage of our early spring service, free pickup, and a discount on service. Plus, from chainsaws to gardening tools, we've got you covered for storm season. Trust the experts at McMinnville Lawn and Garden, where quality and customer satisfaction come first. Call us today at 815-5296.
Hey, this is Kevel at the Cafe at Tree City, and I'm happy to say that you can now order all of your favorite espresso drinks online for pickup or curbside delivery. And you can do that by getting on Google, searching the Cafe at Tree City and just clicking online order, or follow our social channels and click on the link in our profile. Come enjoy a drink with us inside for pickup or to go. Hope to see you all soon. Thanks.
All right, guys, welcome back to Juicy's and Warren First. This is Brian Carr, and I'm going to give you a few updates. One of the things that we failed to mention about the actual, and I'll tell you, man, I hate that it's so dark, and I can tell, but it's really because of sunshine. And if I sat right here and got right here, no. But no, seriously, we've got on that. On the Angel Gala, there is a big hot dollar item that's going to be to bid for, and it is a all expenses paid resort visit in Mexico. Mexico? Yes. So guys, make sure you come for that, because I know a lot of us need to get out of town just like Miss Kelly and go have a good time. And it's a week long. 6 days. 6 days. So yeah, make sure that you guys come and show up for that. Another thing that we got going on this weekend, and our lovely friend Miss Melody Krim will be there. There's a lot of stuff going on at the high school going on. Megan, the specials today. She told us they're going to have these apple bites, and it's loaded tater tots with chili, and so that's the special here at Juicy's. Thank you, Megan, for asking about the specials here. There's just so much going on this weekend. We've got the Angel Gala that's going on. We've got the ROTC banquet that's going to be going on. Not the banquet, but the awards presentation. We've also got, let's see, I'm going to go pull the phone up because there's so much going on. We've got the car show that Tri-Green is putting on this weekend, and our good friend Mr. Jonathan Womack will be out there videoing. So you want to be on TV, you go see him, because he does the best TV work around here. And let's see. Sorry, guys. I'm going to pull up my Warren First here, because there's always stuff on Warren First. If I can get to it. And our good friend Justin, did you get something to eat from Juicy's? What'd you get?
I got the white bean avocado sandwich. Holy
white bean avocado sandwich. That sounds wonderful.
She said put jalapenos on it if you like jalapenos.
Put jalapenos on it.
Jalapenos on it. That would be.
Oh, that sounds.
I could only eat half of it. Dude. That's how big this freaking thing is. It's like got the entire garden on it. I love it. That's my jam, dude. I'm veggies all the way.
Ooh,
plant based. That's me, dude.
Oh, well, you're looking good. You're in your fighting shape.
Yeah, that's it, man. Gotta be, dude.
Hey guys, we got big news. Oh Sugar, we're having a reopening date set. We can't wait to see you guys this Friday, the 11th, from 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. Stop by and see the new location. First 20 customers get an Oh Sugar tote bag, and everyone gets complimentary cookies from Lisa Stewart in the grand reopening. And I think that is where we're going to have. I can't even remember what it is, but I think it's on Chancery Street. We'll get you the exact details for that. Again, don't forget tonight at the Magnolia Room at 5 o'clock, they're going to be talking about the quarry. County Executive Terry Bell will be there and answering questions and whatnot. Another big thing that we got to talk about is April 26th. We got Pork and Bands. That's going on, and hey, there's a lot of things going on. The doors will open at 1 o'clock. By 2 o'clock, you'll have the Warren County Beginning Band. That's the 5th and 6th grade. 2:30, you'll have the Intermediate Band. That's the 7th grade. And about 3 o'clock, you'll have the Percussion Ensemble. 3:30, you'll have the Jazz Band. 4:15, you'll have the dance team in the gym. Awesome. And that's the Warren County Middle School dance team. The Warren County Middle School Spin Club will be there at 4:30. At 4:45, the Warren County High School Winter Guard will be there. And then 6:15. At 5 o'clock, you'll have the Pioneerettes in the gym. They're going to have a dinner break at 5:15 to 6:15. And then 6:15, the Warren County Concert Band, the 8th grade band will play. And at 7 o'clock, the Warren County High School Symphonic Band, grades 9 through 12. They have pre-sale tickets, and that looks like a certain price, and they'll have later prices at the door. And then you have Warren County pre-sale dates, which looks like the Monday the 14th and Tuesday the 15th, and I guess that's that's the Warren County Middle School pre-dates, and the Warren County High School pre-dates. Pre-sale dates are Tuesday the 15th through the 25th. So make sure that you get. And it looks like they're going to have the squeaking pigs. For those of you who know about this, you'll know what they're talking about. But they'll have online auction. They'll have barbecue and then the barbecue dinners that you can buy, and then a live auction. So make sure that you are part of that. All right, and here we are at Juicy's banging immunity shots, and these are just juice shots that you can take. The shots are packed with antioxidants that will provide enhanced energy for the rest of your day. Beneficial for the immune system, promotes pain relief, packed with ginger, elderberry, and lemon. Come in and get yours today while they last. So come on down to Juicy's and get your healthy banging immunity shots. Speaking of any shots that you need, our good friends at Stacy's Wellness Pharmacy can make sure that you're up to date on your shots. Go by and see Stacy's. They'll make sure that they take good care of you. And get that free cup of coffee and enjoy being there with Stacy and the gang. All right, let's see how the Jones and Company, because we got this thing. They've been doing this scavenger hunt. And we weren't here yesterday, so let's see if we can find that again for the egg hunt. Oh, and here's a special. I want to do an update. Miss Jessie over at the Superama. This was yesterday. This is an update on her status. An outpouring of support has been shown for beloved Superama cashier Jessie Turner, 84, who was airlifted Friday due to injuries sustained from a fall downstairs. In an update provided Wednesday afternoon, Miss Jessie is moving out of the ICU at Erlanger. This is wonderful news. This comes after Miss Jessie showed steady improvement. On Tuesday, she was able to sit up and for an extended period and was able to answer cognitive questions. When asked by a member of the hospital medical staff if she was aware of where she is, Miss Jessie answered Erlanger. In a cute story, one of her visitors Tuesday was nice enough to call Superama, and Miss Jessie was able to say hello to some of her coworkers. Many have asked about sending Miss Jessie a letter or get well card. When contacted yesterday, a representative of Erlanger tried to discourage that, saying the hospital can't guarantee she will receive anything sent. In this event, if you'd like to try anyway, the address is Erlanger Baroness Hospital. Attention, patient Jessie Turner, 975 East 3rd Street, Chattanooga, Tennessee, 47403. And Miss Jessie, I don't know if you're watching or not, but if somebody who knows Miss Jessie, please send her our love. Please let her know that we're praying for her and thinking of her. Can't wait for her to get back. And we thank you all for giving us these updates and letting us know how she's doing. And let's see. So, all right. Another big function that's coming on, and this will be April 27th. It's a Sunday afternoon. This will be Potatoes and Pickers. It's an event by St. Matthew's Episcopal Church. Guys, I've been fortunate to attend the last few years. This is a fundraiser for our young people going to Mountaintop. And if you're not familiar with the Mountaintop program, it's a great program. It services a lot of rural communities, especially in the Grundy County area. And I know that I have family members that have been beneficiaries of this program, but it's a great opportunity to get young people from all over. We've got kids coming from Alabama, different places in Tennessee, as far as Memphis, all the way up here to help out. And they do a lot of service projects, but it costs money for these kids to be able to go. So this is a great fundraiser. And I'll tell you, one of the people that I know you're going to see while you're there is Mr. Steve Harvey. And between Steve Harvey and Joe Collier and Will Collier and Zach Sutton and all the wonderful guys and girls who play music there with Miss Bonnie and the rest of them, you're in for a treat. And the food is delicious too, but it's a great time for fellowship. Tickets are available online and they're $15 each. And again, all the proceeds go to our young people at the Mountain Toppers that are going from St. Matthew's. So make sure to make plans for that. That's April 27th. That's a Sunday afternoon. And it looks like it is starting. Shoot, I don't see a start time for it. At 5 o'clock, 5 p.m. Duh, it says it there on the thing. So make sure that you are a part of that. And hey, big news, and this is coming from the Warren County Joy page, or our good friend Mr. James Clark. It says, come on now. Rise and Shine, a new coffee shop chain, is coming to McMinnville. And guys, if you notice the construction in front of the WDG out there, that's construction work for Scooter's Coffee, which is underway in the parking lot next to the Sonic in front of the Warehouse Discount Grocery. McMinnville City Administrator Nolan Mean confirmed the news, and that was today, so that was yesterday. Scooter's Coffee is a chain with around 800 locations in 29 states. The closest in Tennessee here are in Crossville and Smyrna. The chain was founded in 1998 as a drive-through only with no inside seating. The standard size store size is small, about 650 square feet. So it's not going to be, it's almost like a Crystal, I guess you could say. And so they'll offer their brand. I won't go on through, but hey, welcome Scooters. But hey, if you want a good cup of coffee right now, you can always slide by our good friends at Our Coffee if you need to, are in a hurry. And I'll tell you what I did this Tuesday, because I was planning on being at the middle school, and I wanted to surprise my wife. I talked to Miss Tina the day before, and she said, go on Facebook, send her a message, and you can pull up front, and she'll have it ready to go. And by Joe, she had it ready to go for me. So thank you, Miss Tina, for all that you do. Let's see. I don't know who that is. Let's get back to Warren first. All right. Oh, some breaking news here. I'm thinking it's Diamond Rio. What are you guessing? All right. So this is from the Warren County A&L Fair. Unbelievable breaking news from the Warren County A&L Fair. Headlining entertainment has been booked for the 2025 Warren County A&L Fair, and we're excited to share this information with you. But we're going to keep you guessing for one more day. So how about a couple of hints? Hint number one, member of the Grand Ole Opry. And it's in parentheses. That's a big deal. Hint number two, has 14 Grammy nominations and 1 Grammy win. And then they wrote in parentheses, that's one more than Katy Perry. Hit number 3 has 3 certified platinum records. I'm sure you've owned at least one of these. And hit number 4 has won 4 CMA awards and 2 Academy of Country Music awards. Do you know who it is yet? Hit number 5 charted 20 top 10 singles, 15 top 5 singles, and 7 number 1 singles. That's the last hint. So, do you think you know who it is? Let us know in the comments below, and check back at 8 a.m. tomorrow morning, Friday the 8th, for the big announcement. I believe it's going to be a great concert, and did we mention it's free? So, hey, that's breaking news from the Warren County A&L Fair. Thank you, guys. And we have a few. One person says it's Diamond Rio. Another person says Travis Trent. Another person says Martina McBride. And then there's another vote for Diamond Rio. So, hey, guys, make sure you post your guess on there. We'd love for you. We'd love for one of our Warren First people to hit it on the head. But we'll find out tomorrow, and that'll be another thing we'll get to break with you tomorrow. All right. So Melanie Krim has put pictures of Tito Gomez at the Park Theater the other night. And there's a lot of great pictures on here. She does such a wonderful job with her photography. And, hey, we've got kids. Welcome to Warren County Schools class of 2038 and 2039. Last week was filled with smiles, high fives, and first steps into a bright future. Our pre-K and kindergarten screenings at the Milner Recreation Center brought together almost 600 little learners and their wonderful families, and we couldn't have been more thrilled to welcome them to the Warren County Schools. I know it's getting a little loud because they're really starting to get the juice going here. Jessica Grissom says Darius Rutger, let her cry, so her tears will fall like rain. That's a good guess, Jessica. I love me some Hootie and the Blowfish, or Hootie, or whatever he goes by, Darius Rutger, formerly known as Hootie. No, that's a really good guess. So we'll see. We'll do a recap and see who it is that you think it is. All right, hey, let's. I don't know if you guys have seen, but we're going to go through weather one last time if we can. Before it gets too loud in here and we had to get run out here. So let's see. All right now in McMinnville, Tennessee, it is 62 degrees. And now the sun's shining, and I think it's drying up all the rain, and the itsy bitsy spider will be back out again. Thank you, Reddick Brown, for sponsoring our weather. Tomorrow, it's 50% chance of rain, high of 56, low of 44. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. I'm just looking at this stuff on the weather app. Looks like we got a lot of sunshine. And, hey, come back this Sunday, high of 68. So it looks like that warm weather is moving in. You know what they say, April showers bring May flowers. Thank you, Reddick Brown, for sponsoring our weather. And, guys, we've got just so much going on. Let us know what your favorite event's going to be coming on this weekend. Make sure that you get us covered. Let us know what's going on. We're going to be tomorrow with Reese over at the Supreme Building. And we've got a couple of good folks going to come in and join us tomorrow, on top of having Mr. Reese tell us about what's going on in the world of building construction and all things McMinnville. Guys, it's been a blast having you on here today. And if you get a chance, come on down and see Miss Mary and the gang at Juicy's. Always a lot of great stuff going on. Hey, guys, we live in a beautiful place. Take time to go outside. I don't think the roses are bloomed yet, but smell the fresh air, smell the green grass, and make sure that you come back with us tomorrow. And keep it first. Yes.